Hi, Cancer. I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for November 2021. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you this month of November and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you because these are general readings. Remember, some months your rising sign and your moon sign are going to resonate more for you than your sun sign will. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Cancer Sun, Cancer Ascendant, and Cancer Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. So all that being said, Cancer, now on to your November 2021 Psychic Tarot reading. First card you have, Cancer, is the Seven of Rods, and the Seven of Rods is taking the moral high ground in a situation. It could also be that you're keeping negative communication and energies at bay, like keeping them back, or shutting the door on negative energy and communication from coming at you. You may be getting some weird messages or phone calls or text messages or people in person. People in your family could be pestering you or bugging you to do things, like requesting that you do certain things, but you may feel like you don't want to do it, or it's out of character, or it's annoying to you. There could be some family disruptions, disputes, or arguments that you may feel like you wish you would like to stand clear of and not get dragged in and not get involved in. You may feel like, you know what, I'm finally getting away from or getting out of things that are complex or complicated in other areas of your life, or even with family members, and therefore you really want to stand clear or not get dragged back into it. You know, and I do feel like you've had to hold yourself back and really keep yourself from getting dragged into it. And I feel like there's been some family members that have kept trying to pull you back in and suck you back in and drag you back into it. Now, if you're not seeing that happen in your family, it could be happening in a work situation or in some situation where you're dealing with clubs, groups, or organizations. And it's like, you know, Cancer, if you give in one little inch, that they're going to take a mile. Some of you may even be looking to move or put your house on the market, or to, you know, move, sell your home, whatever, because you may be in proximity of this, what I've already discussed, and you may be like, I don't want to live so close, or I need some distance here, for some of you. Some of you may be dealing with litigation of some sort. So you may be having to deal with court documents, legal papers, things you have to sign, depositions or whatever, you know, is that what they're called? I think they're called depositions, but they might be called other things as well. Like about the case that you have to read over or to prepare yourself for. You could be getting called as a witness, or this could be a case that you are directly involved in, like maybe you're in a lawsuit. Maybe you're suing somebody, or somebody suing you, or it could be a divorce settlement or some other type of court case. Some of you Cancers may feel like whatever this is about, you've reached the end of your rope and you don't want to contend with it or deal with it anymore. Now, the next card you have in your reading is the Six of Cups, and this is two people that have been intertwined in a previous incarnation, and you've reincarnated again in this lifetime to solve karma. It could be a love relationship, but it could be some other type of relationship. And you could argue and end the relationship, but the karma could still be solved. Or this could be somebody that you stay with to the end of your days. Six of Cups can also indicate fond childhood memories or children. There's somebody I feel like you don't feel the same way that you used to about them. This could be somebody you grew up with your family. Could be somebody you've been in a relationship with, of a love relationship or a friendship. I feel that some of you have confided in somebody and they've spilled their guts and told your secrets or revealed things that you didn't want to have revealed. For some of you, you may feel like you've been betrayed by somebody, and or whatever they did, maybe not a huge betrayal, might be a minor one, but I feel that you don't understand why they would do that, because I don't feel they really had an axe to grind with you. Or you didn't have an axe to grind with them. You weren't mad at them. They weren't mad at you. You confided in them and they spilled the beans, and now you're hurt over it. But it may not be a huge pot of beans that they spilled. It might be like a little cup of beans that they spilled. I don't know, but either way, I feel like you feel betrayed in some way by somebody that you were intertwined with in this lifetime, but probably you were, this is probably a karmic situation, because this is really, to me, somebody you were connected to in a previous lifetime as well. You could also be hurting from some words that somebody said to you that was like a sting. So it may not be that they spilled the beans of some secret or confidence that you gave them. They could just maybe be hypercritical of you, or said something that was hurtful to you, that you feel like kind of betrayed by that or hurt. That comes up here for some of you. You may feel like you really worked on that relationship, or you did a lot of things for that person to help them, or that you went out of your way to try to help the relationship or improve things. So you may really feel like, kind of like the rug getting pulled out from under you. That's the feeling. It's not that this can't be healed. I feel that for some of you it can, but it may take several months for you to heal. You may not really be able to patch this up greatly or clearly until like March or April of 2022. So the next card you have in your reading, Cancer, is the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is an earth sign person. This is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, sun, moon, or rising sign. This could be you if you have a rising sign or a moon sign that's an earth sign. This could be somebody else in your life also. It may not be you. This could be somebody else. You could have somebody here that wants to show you how something's done, and which will end up leading you to make more money. This could be a supervisor, a mentor, a teacher, or a training, somebody that's giving you training, on-the-job training even, or somebody you hire that shows you how to do certain things, but it will be, I get like showing you like tricks of the trade, or showing you certain things that you could do, and that you knowing this, you could, if you implement what you learn from this Knight of Pentacles, it could really help you financially moving forward. I even feel like Cancer is going to have, like, either now in November or in the coming months, will have a whole new outlook on money. And you could even get an invitation from an earth sign person, and they could invite you to a seminar, a webinar, a seminar, a class, but they could invite you to a gathering of some sort, and you could go and you could make some interesting connections and network, or learn some, like I said, tricks of the trade or something that could help you financially in the future. Because I feel like they themselves have put a lot of money into something, and they're saying to you, see what I did? Look what I did. This is how you do it. They may be very particular. They may be somebody that's like, they like to have all their ducks in a row and everything just so. So they may be a Virgo. It could be. This could also be somebody connected to this that could be a family member that's creating drama in the family scene. For some of you, it's connected to this card, and maybe even connected to the Six of Cups, but not all of you, but for some of you, because I did get that drawn back to that card. This could also be for some of you Cancers, some earth sign person, sun, moon, or rising that will be asking you to back them or financially help them in some way. So for some of you, this could be somebody looking to you to help them out to improve their financial situation and standing. But for some of you, this is somebody that's showing you the ropes, showing you by example of what you could do so you could implement it and then make more money. So it's like you got to figure out who this is, Cancer. You really do. And if these messages don't make sense to you, remember, watch your rising sign and your moon sign. Your moon sign's going to tell you how you're going to feel about what's going on. Your rising sign may be more accurate for you day to day. I do see that occasionally on the comments where people are like, my rising sign made way more sense to me than my sun sign. So keep that in mind. It is always wise when you listen to my readings and astrologers. I can't speak for other tarot readers because some of them are just doing the cards and they're not psychically accessing their guides. Some are, some aren't. My guides are tapped into astrology. I'm not saying I totally am. I understand it somewhat, but I'm not schooled in it. But if you want to, messages that are going to make sense for your life, you may find for some of you, your rising sign may make more sense to you. To get more psychic messages and predictions from my spirit guides, please check the description box below this video for the links for my most recent videos for Vimeo. I look into very specific topics using a variety of divination tools to bring you more accurate predictions for your astrological signs. These links and descriptions are also available on the videos page of my website, www.theluckymermaid.com. Thank you. The next card you have in your reading, Cancer, is the Devil. And this is being trapped and bound to an unhealthy relationship, or trapped and bound to an unhealthy or addictive situation. It could also indicate being addicted to something. You may have problems with alcohol, drugs, spending money, overeating, smoking, I don't know. But you could have some kind of addiction to something. Some of you Cancers may get kind of caught up in, we all get caught up and worried about ourselves. What's good for me? What's good for my life? How are things going to go for me? In November, you may really be very caught up in, well, what's good for me? Well, what do I get out of it? You may not feel so, like maybe a lot of times you're probably like, oh, I worry about this one. I take care of this one. I'm taking care of that one. I'm always worried about this. I'm always worried about that one and helping them out. You're probably like that a lot of the time. But in November, You may be wrapped up in what's good for you, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's what comes up here. So you may feel like, well, how's this going to work out for me? Well, how am I going to feel about this? Well, what am I going to do? Like, you may be very worried about yourself. You may be annoyed by seeing people in your life get some things you don't believe they deserve. So this could be at your job. Maybe you see people getting promoted or getting raises or getting pats on the back, and you don't believe they deserve it. You could see that even happening within your own family. Maybe you see your siblings getting money and, you know, through inheritances or somebody helping them out, and some kind of generosity or charity coming their way, and you may feel like they're not, you know, that your sibling or whomever it is doesn't really deserve it. You may feel like they didn't do anything to warrant this special treatment. Some of you may feel like you're in a relationship that you really, really don't want to be part of anymore, but you may feel like you are trapped in it for some reason. Maybe you feel like, I can't financially afford it if I break up. I can't make it on my own, so I'm stuck here. Or maybe you're in an abusive relationship and you're like, if I leave, I'm going to get stalked and this person's going to come after me and they're going to, you know, hurt me in some way. Or some of you could be trapped or bound to a job, and you feel like, if I quit or leave, I'll get, you know, blackballed. I won't be able to, you know, my employer won't give me a good recommendation or blacklisted, you know, whatever. You may feel like that. So you may feel trapped in something that you are feeling like, if you try to make some move to extricate yourself from the situation or relationship, that there's going to be hell to pay for you if you do that. But I do feel my guides are saying you have to trust the universe and God and the angels. You have to trust them that it is the right thing for you to do, is to take some jump or leap. That may sound like bad advice, but you're going to have to judge that on your own. But that is what I get with that. So your last card in the reading is victory, truth being revealed. Victory, maybe victory because truth is revealed. Sometimes Ace of Swords can indicate love, a love relationship coming in, or but usually to me, this is like wisdom, knowledge, truth being revealed, or being victorious in some way. You know, spotlight's going to be on you in some way, and you're going to shine. And I feel some Cancers are going to get hired. So if you've been looking for a new job, and you want to leave an old job and you're looking for a new job, or you've been out of work and you just need a new job, I do feel like you get highlighted, you get picked, you get noticed, you get the job, you get some kind of victory here. You know, and if you're in some kind of process of production of something, videos or something in writing or acting or producing something, it could be even like creative things that you make, it's going to do really, really well. Like, you will get, the public will recognize it and be wanting more. They're going to be applauding it and want more of what you are producing. You know, for some of you, you're financially or all the way around are going to get your life back on track, or get your life more on track in some way in November. Some of you are going to get out of a toxic relationship or situation that you've been in. So for some of you, you're having victory over the devil. For some of you, whatever this trapped and bound situation is, whether it's a love relationship or a job that you couldn't stand or whatever, you get victorious, you get out of it. Some of you that own your own business, I see you doing successful by taking on and getting more clients and more customers. And if you have a YouTube channel, you could be, or Instagram, YouTube, you know, social media, whatever, you're going to get more followers, more subscribers, more watching, more followers. And some of you get success because of some kind of new insight or information that you put out there. You know, maybe you're a whistleblower about something. Maybe you have some really interesting insider information, and you get the opportunity, or the platform opens up for you to give this insider information. And because I see the public receiving you very well. So it's either something you create and make, could be a video, could be whistleblowing, could be something you write, could be something you produce like work, or something you create that you're going to sell. But I see the public, or knowledge and wisdom, if you're whistleblowing on something, it's going to be well received. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Cancers for November of 2021 is chalcedony. That is pronounced correctly, chalcedony. It's spelled Chalcedony. Chalcedony is a nurturing stone. It promotes brotherhood and goodwill. It absorbs negative energy. It brings mind, body, emotions, and spirit into harmony. And it instills feelings of benevolence and generosity. So when I say work with or wear or use the stone, I mean you can put it on your third eye chakra, your throat chakra, or your heart chakra when you meditate. You could wear it as a beaded bracelet, like I have my carnelian on today. You could wear it as a pendant, or sleep with it under your pillow, or carry it in your pocket. But you gain the strongest energy you gain is when the stone is touching your skin. This is a stone that's going to help make you feel free to be you in November. So if you're usually like really censoring what you say, what you do, being really careful or calculated and not wanting to, this is going to make you feel free to be you. It's also going to help you overcome fear. So if you have stage fright or fears of any other kind, it could really help you there in that area. If you've been having any headaches, migraine headaches, tension headaches, allergy headaches, headaches for any reason, I really feel like if you meditated with this on your stone, like just rested, you don't even have to try to meditate. Just lie down and sit quietly with the stone on your forehead. My guides are telling me it's going to help you with headaches in November. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And if you like this video, please click like and share it with those with whom you may feel would benefit from my psychic readings. I'd love it if you'd subscribe to my channel, and please check to see that you're still subscribed, because sometimes I hear from viewers that YouTube has unsubscribed them. And click on that notification bell when you do subscribe, so you'll get notified when I upload my videos to YouTube. Now, if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that you're not going to see here, you could get the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand pages, and the most recent video series that I record. I always post those links down below in the description box. These video links are also available on my website, theluckymermaid.com, and you just go to that videos page and you can read what the topic of the reading is for, what divination tools I've used, and how long the predictions go out for. And you just click on the zodiac sign you want and it will take you to that video on Vimeo. Now, in these videos, I focus on very specific topics using a variety of divination tools. The most recent video series I've recorded, in the links down below, is going to be, first off, my psychic crystal readings for November 2021 for each sign of the zodiac. When I stop each video and stop the recording for your sign, I then go on and do an extended reading in the crystal. So you might want to check that out. I also have October psychic crystal link down below also, because these predictions, as in the tarot cards, they can happen for people at different times because you don't all have the same birth chart. So timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. So my most recent video series I recorded after the, next in line to the crystal readings is my full moon lunar eclipse in Taurus, November 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings. Those predictions go out for 6 months. I pulled 4 tarot cards. The first card is what's ending for you. The second is what's beginning. The third card is your blessing. And the fourth card is what is your karmic lesson. Then I look into my crystal in the video, and then I go on to pull a Wisdom of Avalon oracle card for each sign and a gemstone crystal for each zodiac sign to see what's the best gemstone crystal for you to work with where over the next 3 to 6 months. My Uranus retrograde in Taurus psychic tarot readings, they go from August of 2021 until January of 2022. The first card is what's your challenge during this Uranus retrograde in Taurus. What is the changes that will come for you? What's the blessings and what is the outcomes for you? Next, my 7-card Horseshoe psychic tarot spread, psychic tarot reading for each sign of the zodiac, where I used 7 cards, and the first card is going to be what's your past influences. Second card is what's your present, what's going on in the present. The third card will be hidden influences. The fourth card is obstacles. The fifth card is what is the outside influence affecting your sign. And the sixth card is suggestions from the spirit guides to solve some things going on, or that would be helpful for you to know. And the 7th card is the outcome. My angels, ancestors, and ascended masters psychic oracle card readings for these changing times. I'm using 4 angel-based oracle cards in those readings, and I found them to be quite unique. Whenever I do angel cards, the messages are quite, I don't want to say they're totally different than the tarot, but they are, I don't know if I want to say bigger messages, or they deal with like a lot of different themes internally, what's going on in you, and maybe about your past psychologies or psychologies that are affecting you, what's to come. Many people have found them interesting, so you might as well, if you didn't check them out yet, you might want to. My Saturn in Aquarius psychic tarot and crystal readings for 3 years, from December of 2020 until March of 2023. So we're in the thick of this Saturn in Aquarius. So if you want to see how it affects your sun sign or your rising sign, you might want to check those out. My mid-year psychic tarot readings for 2021, those predictions are still happening. We're still in that time frame because I recorded them, I believe, in June, and they go until the end of this year of 2021. Also, my mid-year love update for 2021, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings, those predictions, I think I did those in July, and they go out until they definitely went until the end of this year, and I think in some of the signs it even went a little bit past that. Now, if you, also my career and finance psychic tarot and crystal readings, those predictions went out 12 to 18 months in time, and they go all the way, I believe, until November of 2023, or 2. Maybe it was November of 2022. And then if you would like to get more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides you're not going to see here, you can follow me on my social media pages at The Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook and The Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram. I usually do those in writing. Once in a while I'll do a video, but I prefer to write those. I do so many videos on YouTube and on Vimeo that I kind of like to be able to write down the predictions for a change. And they're usually 5 paragraphs long. Now, some people ask me, well, what sign is this for? If you feel compelled to go look at it, in those 5 paragraphs, there's a lot of messages and predictions in there. I believe for most people that go there, they find something resonates with them, maybe the whole entire message of that tarot card or crystal or oracle card that I've used, or parts of it make sense to them. So I hope you'll check those out. And I just want to say here, I know you guys are probably tired of me saying it, but I'm tired of it happening weekly. It's weekly. Sometimes it's daily. There is, I don't know if it's one account or a couple that are fraudulent, and they keep downloading my pictures on Instagram, and they keep making accounts that look exactly like they're me, and then they follow my followers on Instagram, and then they'll later on proceed to solicit you for a reading to see if you want a psychic reading. Please know this is not me. They have misspelled my name or misspelled Lucky or Mermaid or added a dot or an underscore or some weird thing at the end of the thing. It's not me. I don't contact any of my followers on Instagram. I don't follow. I may follow 1 or 2 in the beginning, I think I did, but generally I don't follow my followers on Instagram, and I'm certainly not contacting anyone on social media to see if they would like a private reading. If you're getting a contact like that, you need to report them to Instagram and block them. I cannot do it because they block me, so I can't see them. So the only way it gets stopped and that you don't get scammed is if when it happens to you, you report this account and block them. I cannot answer everybody that DMs me. Many, many people DM me, and I appreciate it because then I know what's going on. But the problem is, if I can't see their account with my own eyes and go to it because they've blocked me, I can't report them. So please, please block and report them. I'm hoping one day this will stop. I seem to be on their radar for some reason. They really want to work over my followers. I don't know why, but you guys get really targeted from these fraudulent accounts. This is identity theft and fraud, and I'm really shocked that they can just keep getting away with it. I don't really know how to stop it. I've reported them when they don't block me, but when they block me, I can't. And I don't know. There's probably no legal recourse, or else they wouldn't keep doing it. So sorry to bring that up again, but it just keeps right on happening. So another thing I want to add here is thank you so much to those of you who have been very kind and generous and donated to my channel. I do truly appreciate it. It does help a lot. And if you would like to donate to my channel, there is a donation link down below. All the video series I've mentioned in the description box. And if you want to make a donation, you can click on that, and it's connected to PayPal. So I hope you all have absolutely phenomenal energy and blessings that come to you this month of November 2021. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.